I'm in street clothes. I'm in street shoes.
Oh, say does that
Welcome, everyone. Here it is at long last.
A shot of the Celtics coming down the tunnel. They're not messing around. They're ready to get to work here at home. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Here we are, opening night, and these players, Steve, are just about as excited as the fans.
You love it, Kevin. Preseason is over. Game 1, it starts the real season. And yes, you want to get off to a great start.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. That's DeRozan, the captain out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Durant, and it's Wiggins in at the 3. Brown against Durant. Sent back by KD.
Good aggression from KD on D. Hustling to get a hand on the shot.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. 4-point game. Brown outside. Nance sends a screen for Brown. Rebound by the Raptors. This, of course, being game 1 of the season, is their first look at the Celtics.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, these two teams haven't changed that much, so I wouldn't be surprised if they run the table on them again.
The pass to Kispert from deep 3-point range. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Lillard fires away from the outside. They get the rebound. DeRozan passes to KD. There's the triple. It's Damian Lillard. Good for the 3.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
If you love analytics, this is what this is all about. They favor the 3 ball. You can pile up points in a hurry.
And KD throws it down.
KD with the reach to finish anything you throw his way.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Lillard from outside. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Got a piece of it. Brown the pass to Nance. And it's sent back by KD. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Durant's got 17.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Up top, Brown. Kispert kicks the ball. Pass to Kispert. Nance outside. Smitty, the talented Larry Nance has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
And a new group in for the Celtics.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Watch Derek.
White looking around. Now the Raptors moving it up, on up the court. And then Durant with the jam.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Back to Nance. It's White on the wing. And Durant sends it back.
You got it. Come on,
They grab their own miss. And a jam by Larry Nance.
Nance plays with a force every night. Explosive, tough, fearless.
Lillard from deep three-point land. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Snatched up. Here's McCollum. Wiggins with the block. Here's the captain. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Lillard fires away from the
Knocked that one down with ease from that distance.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
And here's McCollum for 3. That shot missing. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Toronto Raptors. 18 points from three-point range for him in that quarter. That is some serious shooting. We come back right after this. And so far through one quarter. It's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
So for Toronto right now, the captain out there is Damian Lillard. And it's Durant, then it's Wiggins, and it's DeRozan in at the 4. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad pushed him one-on-one, dunked on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate and channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Davison, the pass the ball. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And he recovers it. Another shot. And a missed layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's the captain. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the 2 defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those 2 boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the 2 defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Fade away. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. KD's got 4 this quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To halt the run, and Ball puts it in.
This is when Ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
Lillard, the pass to the captain. Driving inside. It's good. The captain's got 11.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
They'll love the aggression, but they'll need more of that to try and climb back into this one. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Okiki's checked in for Dumboya. Brown comes in for Kismet. And Derek White subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Jaylen Brown, Derek White.
A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Davidson. Davidson's shot's good. He has 6.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
The captain with the bucket.
The high basketball IQ of Damian Lillard showing up, moving the ball to the open man.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ball's knocked loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lillard. And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Saturday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando.
And you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
For Boston, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And take a look back at last night, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
And the Celtics making a change here. Nance is checked in. 1:04 left to play here in the half. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Davison, the pass to Okiki. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
KD's shot is good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half. And it's White missing. DeRozan surveying the D. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Here's Brown. Wiggins with the block.
His length gives Wiggins an advantage on the D. He can get his hand to shots that a lot of other players would not be able to impact.
Launches it. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
16. The Raptors, 66.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
They just added one of the best scorers of all time in Kevin Durant. Versatile. He can fit on any team, in any system.
All right, and shifting gears to our current matchup, it's been a rough one so far for the Celtics.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glass like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too, when your team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Ball. He's out there with Jaylen Brown. Kispert is out there with Nance, and it's Zamanic in at the 4-man position. That's the Boston 5. Ball, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this lead.
Drills the three-pointer.
And pretty consistent from range. Wiggins has the natural tools to do a little bit of everything.
Ball against Lillard. Right side, Ball. Pass to Kispert. For 3. Siakam pulls it in.
He's doing what he can to help him cut into this lead. His shot just isn't quite there tonight.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Ball, the pass to Zamanic. And DeRozan sends it back.
With that leaping ability of DeRozan, he can go get it. Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Now how they envision this one.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And for Siakam, great. He almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
So timeout call here, the first for the Raptors.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
For the Celtics. McCollum comes in for Lonzo Ball. And Toronto also making a switch. Baines checked in for Lillard. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
Right side, Bane. Bane from the double team. Siakam for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Toomboya can't get it to go.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing. It's CJ!
Cullen passes to Nance. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
Nance is special. How easy is it for him to make the spectacular look routine?
Connects from three-point range.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And here's McCollum for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Wiggins has got 5 rebounds tonight.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again.
Man, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
First free throw is good.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Okiki's checked in for Nance. And it's Whiten for Kispert. From deep three-point range, gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. Bane's got 9 points here in the second half. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. White dishes to McCollum. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Wiggins has got 6 rebounds in the game. Jacks up a 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And there's one thing that's never been in question about Wiggins, his ability to be a high-volume scorer. And in case you needed a reminder, he's giving you one tonight.
Passes it to Siakam. Bane for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Bane's got 12 now in this quarter.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they settled in and executed brilliantly.
And so is the Toronto Raptors, holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Setting the floor for the Raptors. Wiggins is out there with DeRozan. Then there's the captain. Then there's Desmond Bane. And it's Siakam into the 5. And the Raptors with the ball. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Got that one up quick.
So many players increased their range over the years. DeMar DeRozan has worked hard to be more than a mid-range shooter.
Stripped it away. From deep. Unable to get that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Bane. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist in this one. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game. Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Kuminga's come in for Toronto.
Jonathan Kuminga.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Outside DeRozan for the three. Sinks the triple. DeRozan's got 6 in the quarter.
That kind of shot is something that DeRozan has worked hard on to make consistent.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Right now, you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Reset, no good. Here's Toronto now. They're on a 14-2 run here. Here's the captain, outside DeRozan. Pulls up on the wing, and again it's Toronto converting.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for a shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
Here's Oakley. The putback. Rebounded by the captain. Toronto's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Siakam deciding where to go with it. With the second effort, and DeRozan lays it in.
Did you see the height he got on his vertical? I would love to see DeMar DeRozan hit the offensive glass more often.
Here's Davison. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Summonich is checked in, and Doumbouya subbed in for Brissett. And Toronto also making a switch. Fox is checked in, unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Come on. That's right. All right, man.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy balls.
Nailed from three-point land.
He's on a roll. Can't let DeRozan get into rhythm. He will torch you all night.
Here's Doumbouya. That fall. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Outside DeRozan. Fires from deep. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Late. Reaction defensively, he quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Bane. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And DeRozan sends it back. Davison, the pass to McCollum. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Raptors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for KD.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had No answer.
Put that bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
The three ball. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
McCollum outside, and so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean,
all right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for
performed by Skylar Cole. We'll be back in a moment.